This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. We're in Manchester. It's cold Monday morning.
It's freezing, man.
Absolutely freezing here in Manchester. I'm joined by Zelfa Barrett. Zelfa, obviously a difficult night for you at York Hall, suffering your first defeat as a professional fighter. How are you today, first of all?
You know, I'm good. I'd like to thank God for getting us both through it. We're both safe, we're both okay. And you know what, it is what it is, man. Credit to Ronnie Clark, what a good fighter he is and what a fight he put up. That's what it was, man. A few things went wrong. Fought his fight. And I'm not going to take no credit away from Ronnie Clark. He's a good fighter, so credit to Ronnie, man.
Obviously, we heard Ronnie Clark talking before the fight, and you know he seemed confident. And I said to you at the press conference that you want that kind of mentality of fighters you're facing,
Of course.
that they come in there to win. Otherwise, what's the point? So you've had 20 odd fights now. So this seemed to be the right kind of step up for you in terms of progression.
Yep.
It's just obviously you didn't fight the fight that you should have done. Is that fair to say?
That's more than fair to say. Credit to Ronnie, like I said. I keep giving him credit. And I just fought his fight. I didn't box him. I tried to fight him. You know what I mean? Tried to get in the bravado. I learnt my lesson. Time to dust off, reset, and we go again, man. I could keep saying credit to Ronnie, and I know the mistakes I made. Our team, you know what we made. Just can't wait for the rematch. The rematch will come, and I'm ready for you, Ronnie, man. I'm ready. Like I said, you're a great fighter, and what a great fight it will be again, and things will be a lot different. Like I said, he prepared very well for this fight. Kind of underestimated him a little tiny touch, but you know what? You live and you learn, and he's a good fighter. And I like to thank you, Ronnie, as well, because you made me learn a lot about myself. And as a fighter, I've got a great chin, as you tested. So from that fight, I learned a lot about myself, which you couldn't buy that. You can't buy what I just learned. So I'd like to thank you very much, Ronnie.
What is it in that fight specifically did you perhaps work on that didn't come off, or perhaps you didn't work on, but you didn't do rather?
It was my boxing ability, man. I didn't do enough of it because I felt the bravado. I caught him, felt myself. I should have just boxed him. Could have made it a boring fight and boxed him, but I didn't. I got involved emotionally. I wanted to hurt him because he wanted to hurt me. And it's just a lesson that I've learned, that just do Zelfa Barrett, you just do you. You know what I mean? People are still gonna love you anyway. They're gonna appreciate how you box and how you fight. So, excuse me. I just got involved. It's a mistake. Thank Lord that things went well. We're both safe, and it's a mistake that I will rectify in the rematch because the clause in the rematch. So I'm gonna let him rest, and I'll rest. And when the time's right, the fight will happen again. But credit to Ronnie, man. He's a proper nice guy, sound cool guy, man, and I respect him. Like I did respect him before the fight. Just that I'm ready for that rematch. Not yet. I'm not trying to push it. I'm not trying to do some bravado. I'm just saying that. Just put it in the back of the mind that he's still going to be there, the rematch, and it will happen.
I was in the dressing room after. Your uncle Pat, one of the best people to kind of have in that situation where he's been there and he can guide you kind of to learn from this defeat and use this defeat as an advantage moving forward. And I mean, I spoke to your uncle over the last couple of days, and he will be as gutted as you because you're a family. Of
course, man. We're both winners, and if I'm sad, he's sad. If I'm happy, he's happy. We're one. All the team are one. There's no such thing as separate. So when I win, we win. When I lose, he loses. We all lose. Paulie as well. Lyndon, the whole family. So, but this is what's going to make me a better fighter. Like I've spoke to you on a personal level, and this is going to define me because the performance wasn't the best for me. And it was still okay, you know what I mean? So, a few little errors, that will rectify. And yeah, man, we'll go again, and I believe in myself. I believe I'm still going to be a world champion, and I'm never taking discredit from Ronnie Clark. I'll praise him, and I keep praising him because he's a top guy, and he made me learn a lot about myself. You know what I mean? Sent me a nice message after the fight. I sent my message. So you know what? It's nothing personal. It's a fight, and credit to him, man. And like I said, I just got to thank him because I've learned a lot about myself. That sometimes you don't even learn about this till you get onto a higher level and it's too late. So I've learned a lot about myself, man. And I said, good little rest. I'm just gonna dust off. I'm not going back to fighting low opposition. I'm getting straight back into the mix. Whether it's Ronnie, whether it's in a couple months, whether I get another fight before that, then Ronnie Clark again. But Ronnie, man, we're gonna have a rematch. Damn right a rematch, man. We owe it to the fans. That was a top fight. We stole the show. But yeah, I learned a lot about myself and what a top guy he is.
You're regarded as one of the top prospects in the country.
Yep.
And that in itself is a lot of pressure, because I've never heard it out of your mouth as such that you're this and you're that. You're just confident in your ability, and you're going to talk about your ability, which is fine. But everyone else kind of giving you the hype and the props and the praise. When you're winning, it's one thing. I suppose when you're in the situation that you found yourself Saturday night, they say the dressing room can be a lonely place. Is that something you found? I mean, listen, your family and like I said, your team are always going to be around you. But is that something that kind of you found on Saturday?
I'll be honest with you, I did and I didn't, because the way I fought and the bravado when I got knocked down and got back up and showing everybody that I've got heart and I've got a granite chin, and you know what, I'm a warrior. I wear my gladiator shorts for a reason, because I'm a gladiator. So it wasn't as lonely as I thought it would have been, because I'm getting pure praise. Some people thought I won the fight, some people thought it was a draw, some people thought I nicked it. End result, Ronnie won. What a good fighter he is. But
did you watch the fight back yet?
I watched it back. And
how soon after did you watch it?
Straight away.
Straight away?
Because, you know what? I'm not a dweller. It is what it is. He beat me. I'm not going to cry about it. I did cry about it, actually. But I'm not going to like beat around the bush and say, oh, this, that, the other. You know what? Thing cold writing just proof. So I watched it back, seen my mistakes, and just thought about it, what I need to do and how I need to move on and what the next step is and what not. So I said it was a lonely place, but all the support I'm getting, like I said, everyone has their own opinions. Some people thought I lost, some people thought I won, some people thought it was a draw, you know what I mean? But throughout all of it, people will give me props for being a fighter. That I would some fighters get caught and don't get up. Some fighters get caught and spew it. Don't want to carry on no more. That wasn't in me. My gum shield flew out and I was still fighting. I didn't even care about my gum shield. Some fighters would have stopped. I said, you know what, my gum shield fell out. I didn't care. I'm losing a tooth. I'm here to fight to the last bell. You know what I mean? So it is a lonely place, but I didn't feel it because I've got good people around me, and the good people that was watching just being honest and giving props. You know what I mean? So it is a lonely place when you're lying in bed on your own and you think, oh, I've got a defeat, but you know what? There's only one fly over. What a great fighter he is. So that's the learning curve. What a great learning curve it was, and what a great learning curve it was for the fans and for the people, and what a great learning curve it was for Ronnie Clark for a good win. So, but I know for a fact, in my soul, I can promise you and to the people that are watching that won't happen again. Because that was a Zelfa Barrett that wasn't firing all cylinders, and it still was okay. But okay is not good enough. But I don't like to talk too much, man, and I don't want to take no credit away from Ronnie Clark. So, but what a good fighter he was, and he beat me. And the rematch, it will happen. Nothing, not like I keep emphasising, nothing too early. He can have his rest. But as long as I get him in my career, I'm easy with that. And what a great team he's got. He's got a good team as well, got a good manager and good trainers.
Your Uncle Pat said to me yesterday that this defeat will be the best thing that happens in your career.
Of course.
He's convinced of that.
Of course. Because he knows me as a person. He knows I'm a winner and I don't like to lose. I hate losing on FIFA. Never mind getting beat in a fight, which is on my record. And like I said, man, you can drown in your own success. That's a phrase that a lot of fighters need to learn. You can drown in your own success. And you don't even know you're doing it because you're the same person, but you're doing certain different things. This has made me grounded a bit more. I've been grounded anyway, but it's just give me that little edge to think, okay, I ain't made it. You know what I mean? So it's okay. And yeah, it's the best thing that could ever happen to me because I know now. I had an opportunity and let it slip, and I've got one more chance left. You know what I mean? I lost a lifeline, I've got another one left, so I'm not sacrificing that. Hell no. So it's the best thing that could have happened to me. And if I would have won, say if I would have won that fight and it wasn't a good win. My uncle Pat wouldn't even class that as a win. It's like you didn't perform the way you should have performed. You didn't deserve to win because the Zelfa Barrett that performs that would have been a masterclass. You know what I mean? So it's the best thing that could have happened to me at this moment in time right now.
You were put down for the first time.
Yep.
In your whole life, you said to me.
In my whole life.
I had to ask that and check that with you, but that was the first time. So that feeling alone, it must have been a little bit of a shock. The first time anyone, I suppose, gets put down in the pro game, or as you're saying, across your whole career.
My whole life. In my whole life. Yeah, bro. It was more of an embarrassment, to be honest with you. I looked down and I thought, where the hell am I? That's what I thought. Like, I got caught. I just see myself on the floor. So I jumped up and thought, looked at him. I thought, okay. Looked up my corner. I was cool. I felt fine. I wasn't even hurt. It was just an embarrassment of getting caught. And when you watch the fight, I survived moving, tried to catch me. Then I caught him near to the end of the round. And then I think the bell went, but any young fighter, man, do your survival tactics. If you get caught, I should have took an 8 count, but my embarrassment and my old adrenaline just thought, what are you doing, Zelfa? But like I said, it's a learning curve. The best thing that could happen to me, because hope dear Lord, I never get put down again. But if I do get put down, take your 8 count, man. Just take your time. Don't get up straight away, because imagine if I would have got up and my leg wasn't there. If we would have waved off, then that would have built me, that would have killed me inside. But things happen for a reason, and take your 8 count. That's all I'd say. Take your 8 count, man.
Okay. Well, listen, I appreciate your time today.
Yeah, man.
And I know, listen, sometimes after a fight and after a night like you had on Saturday, I think your uncle as well, Pat, wanted to go and kind of think about it before, people say things after an interview. You've had a chance to watch it back, and like I said, you've given Ronnie Clark maximum credit. And
of course, listen, you cannot take. I hate when fighters, even they get beat, they like to blame other people. They like to point the finger at the trainers. Fighters get beaten, like to move trainers, and don't give their opponent the credit they deserve. And you know what? I'm giving Ronnie all the credit he deserves. Even if I feel like something, that's me inside. I'm giving the credit because on paper he won. So he beat me, man, and that's not the end of the world, because I will get my redemption, man. I believe it, and I'm not pressuring him. I'm not trying to call him out. What a great fighter he is, man. And I just know that the rematch clause there, man. And I really want that fight. Even if it happens in a year, 6 months, however long it is, I just want that fight. Just to let him know that wasn't the Zelfa Barrett that it should have been. But that's irrelevant. Scrap that. He's a good fighter. He's a champion. And what a fighter he is. And you've got a good team. And credit to him. And the rematch will happen.
All right. Well, listen, Zelfa, thank you very much. Like I said, and from just a fan point of view, it was an unbelievable fight at York Hall the other night. So we'd like to see it again.
Yeah, of course. Like I said, I went there with 10 people and left with 1,000. Wow. Like, everybody was screaming my name. Like, I was just a boy from Manchester. Now I'm like, I got liked, you know what I mean, over there. I stole the crowd. Everybody wanted me to win. So, what a fight. I can imagine that fight when it happens again. That'd be like the main event. Because, wow, listen, we're leaving blood, sweat and tears in there. Leaving our hearts in that ring. Because I left out. That's what I was trying to do. And that's what he was trying to do. So, when it happens again, what a fight it will be, because it will happen again. Believe me, it will happen again. And I know Ronnie will have that again. He's a fighter. But yeah, man, I'd like to thank everyone that came out, that watched, that supported the cause, that sent me a message. You know what I mean? I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me, you know what I mean? And I'd like to thank Ronnie Clark. Thank you again. I really appreciate the fight, the lesson I've learned. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you very much.
Zelfa Barrett, thank you very much for talking to iFL TV, and no doubt we'll catch up with you soon. So.
No doubt, man. You need to come to my mum's house for some food. So, no doubt, man.
Totally. All right. Thank you very much, and we'll
Yeah,
definitely catch up with you soon, mate. All right. Appreciate your time today.